increasing population is demanding more energy. We definitely need an alternate source of energy to compensate the depleting fossil fuels. We found a man in Kadalur who is producing energy from waste. He is Mr. Chinnappan and this is SLR Bioenergy, Tamil Nadu's largest biogas plant. Mr. Chinnappan is a mechanical engineering graduate who worked nearly 35 years in producing energy from lignite in the Neyveli Lignite Corporation. And after realizing the importance of green energy, Mr. Chinnappan started this company in 2018 in Kadalur. Being the Tamil Nadu's largest biogas plant, this biogas plant has a capacity of massive 70 lakh liters, for which he needs at least 100 tons of organic inputs a day, which he is getting from sugar mills around Kadalur district as press mud and from the cattle farms of Kumbakonam as cow dung. Now let us look into the process of biogas production. The organic inputs collected are dumped into the hydrolysis tank for hydrolysis, which is then fed into the mixing tank for getting a homogenized mix. Then this mixture is fed into the main tank for biogas production. After 60 days of retention period, the biogas is collected and stored at high pressure in the storage tanks. The biogas is then filtered through multiple layers of activated charcoal and filled in 40 kg cylinders ready to be transported to Chennai to be used as automobile fuels. But wait, what happens to the slurry in the tank? The slurry in the tank is collected through a separate channel and is processed by the solid liquid separator into organic liquid fertilizer and organic manure. So here no waste is wasted. Now let us look into the efficiency of the biogas plant. Each ton of organic input given will yield you 900 kg of organic manure, 30 kg of methane and nearly 50 liters of organic liquid fertilizer. Now let us jump into the economics of the biogas plant. To calculate the monthly income and expenditure of the biogas plant, we calculated the daily output of the biogas plant, which is 90 tons of organic manure, 3 tons of methane and 5000 liters of organic liquid fertilizer, for which he is buying the input, that is press mud and cow dung, at rupees 0.5 per kg and selling the organic manure at rupees 2 per kg, the organic liquid fertilizer at rupees 350 per liter and the methane at rupees 46 per kg. With these data, the monthly expenditure of the biogas plant turns out to be rupees 49.5 lakhs and the income obtained by selling all three products is rupees 3.35 crores, which yields to a benefit cost ratio of more than 5, which is very much profitable than other businesses. With these calculations, we conclude that the biogas production, besides being an environmental friendly business, is also a highly profitable business. Cashew, an undoubtable cash crop, gives income not only from its nut but also from its shell. We visited Jeevan Industries in Kadalur, a cashew nut shell oil extraction industry started in 1990. The cashew shells from the processing industries are purchased at rupees 10.5 per kg and are used for extraction of oil. Let us look into the process. The cashew shells are boiled with steam to make the processing of shells easier and to extract maximum oil from the shells. Some shells are crushed twice to increase the efficiency. The pressed shells are sold at rupees 8 per kg for the brick kilns and the oil extracted is stored in the primary storage tank. With the help of electric motor, the oil is sucked from the storage tank. The oil is then transferred to the boiling tank where the oil is boiled at 180 degrees centigrade for 3 hours, where the impurities are removed by adding a chemical called defoamer. And the oil is allowed to cool, from where the oil is collected, stored in the storage tank and then sold to the paint industries, which uses this oil as an additive in making paints. And they are also selling this oil to the automobile industries for making lubricants. Each production cycle from shell to oil takes 2 days, and each ton of shell yields 250 kg of oil and 625 kg of pressed cashew shells. Let us see the economics of the industry. Even though the initial capital cost for the machineries is high, the income and expenditure for a single production cycle shows that the BC ratio of this industry is around 1.5, which is very beneficial. This shows that cashew is undoubtedly a cash crop.
It's time that we move on into the second part of event, that is the scope of rural entrepreneurship in the village we were allotted. Kadalur, the cashew hub of Tamil Nadu, produces nearly 25,000 tons of cashew nuts annually. But we came to know that the cashew and apple, after separating the nuts, are usually thrown as a waste or used as cattle feed.
என் பெயர் ஆனந்தலட்சுமி, திருப்பூர்பேட்டை. 2 ஏக்கர் முந்திரி போட்டிருக்கோம். முந்திரியில் 5 ஏக்கருக்கு 5 மூட்டை விளைச்சல் கொடுக்கும். அந்த பழத்தை வேஸ்ட்டாக தான் போகுதா, ஆடு மாடு திங்கிறத போகும், மீதி வேஸ்ட்டாக தான் போகும். அது நிலத்துல தான் போட்டிருக்கோம்.
So, we suggest that the production of cashew wine, which is called a feni, from cashew fruits will be a profitable venture if it is taken in a business point of view. Now, we move on into the process of feni making. Feni production is a simple process which involves extraction of juice from fruits, which is then fermented and undergoes a triple distillation process. Finally, the feni is obtained, which contains nearly 40% of alcohol. After making swag analysis with Virza cashews and FPO in Kadalur, we found that there's a huge opportunity for feni market in Kadalur. Okay, is feni really worth it, or it's just the perception? Feni has some big medicinal benefits like vitamin C and antioxidants, which are good for cold, cough, constipation and respiratory problems. Cashew apple contains 200 to 250 mg of ascorbic acid per 100 gram of fruit, which is higher than the orange. Let us see the economies of feni making. The initial capital cost for setting up the industry may cost up to 5 lakhs for those crushers and fermenters. The cost of feni making per ton of apple is around 1000 rupees, including the labor, transportation and electricity. Nearly 6 liters of feni can be produced from a ton of cashew apple. Price of feni in Indian market is around rupees 500 per liter, which means income generated from a ton of apple is around 3000. Now the BC ratio of feni making is nearly around 2, which is a very profitable venture. Feni is not a new product. Goa is very well known for its feni, and Indian feni has a good price in international market. Since Pondicherry is very near to Kadalur, we can also find good opportunity in local market. Hence, feni making will generate additional income if a cashew farmer starts making feni, and also will increase employment opportunities and reduce fruit wastage.
We, from our RAWE program, have witnessed 2 successful entrepreneurs and suggested a good business idea for the local people. This clearly shows that the future belongs to the entrepreneurs. From these entrepreneurs, we should know that self-help is the best help.